Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more Styra clips because you guys seem to love them and I certainly love playing it since I've grown it like a few weeks ago, so expect more videos about this dinosaur in the future as well. We were with our little convoy going from Salt Flats over to well, Grand Plains and Impact, but these two little Rexes got in the way and they started attacking our heads, so I quickly jumped in there to help, even though it probably wasn't necessary, but timing my attack every single time, the Rex just kept missing me with his tail attack, and we were surely able to finish them off. And of course, the one and only Ollie, the baby killer himself, had to come and finish the kill off. Tay wanted Memes to go in this cave and just shoved him in there to help Ollie kill, I believe it's a little raptor or whatever. So he just shoved it in. Then Luca got attacked by a bunch of mags and things in GP, so I told him to bring them over here to me. And yeah, hit this mag right on the head, and then we just kind of put it into a massive blender of Styra horns. Actually ended up working out pretty well. I did have a mech behind me and he ran to the water, so I switched back to you know, the problem is like Ollie, sometimes what he does is he randomly just goes whilst we're in the middle of a fight. Right, I have to go, I'll be back in 2 minutes, and then stays away for 15 minutes. So he is just standing like there, 20 meters away from this fight, and he missed the whole thing. So that was kind of funny as well. However, the mags weren't done after that first round and they came back. So, well, we started attacking again as well. Luca did have to be careful because his health wasn't that amazing anymore. Luckily for me, however, I did still have a charge, and that was just about enough to catch up to this guy. And with the little fall damage that he took and then getting stuck on me was enough to put him out and secure the trophy back. And then well, what happened then is we were also gonna need a heal, but before we could heal, something quite unexpected is gonna happen. We thought, well, let's just get some food and water and then we'll go heal, but there was a little Titan here, so, well, little, I think he's like early sub-adult, late adolescent, maybe something like that. Still hits like a truck though, so kinda careful and dangerous. And before we get started with this one, I want to apologize for how incredibly poorly I played this fight with the Titan, and it just cost me all my health. And yeah, you can roast me in the comments for it, because I deserve it. This was really bad. What wasn't bad though is this clutch kill that we got on this Concavinator that wanted to join in on the fun. And then we all healed up, and then a Pygno appeared, so we're gonna have a little sped up montage of us chasing it. I just saved you guys almost 2 minutes of your life, so thank me for it later. But anyway, he ran all the way here. We were both pretty much at a stam. Venom on the heads, still able to hit him, and after he chose the water instead of the land, I was just, alright, well, let's just follow him and see what happens. I could just about hit his tail, so we were both at a stam, that's why we're both drowning. However, luckily for me, my buddy Tay on his lamb was also nearby, and he caught up to us as well. So when I ran out of stam and thought I was gonna maybe have to return to shore because I would drown otherwise, his much faster swimming lamb took over, and then he also gave me a little boost to get back up to the land, because otherwise I would have probably not made it. I mean, I thought I wasn't gonna make it anyway, looking at how far down I actually am here, but luckily with that little tail boost that he gave me, I was just about able to get there. It was close though, but you know, we made it, so that's good. And then now to fill up the rest of the video, we have a fight. Luca had trapped this Dasp up the rock and asked me to come over and help just in case, so that's what I did. However, he really didn't want to have a fight. However, we can't just go in there and face tank it, because then we will lose. We need to try to get behind it, but he is gonna make it, how do we say this, incredibly difficult for us to get on his backside and actually be able to attack him, so we have to be a bit careful there. However, he does fall for our tricks a few times, and that actually allows us to get some pretty solid damage and some bleed in on him as well, and eventually he's forced to just run away from his rock and actually fight. For now, like, look, we can do these kind of hits where he hits us on the head and we hit him on the head. We do bleed and he doesn't. Luca's block kind of failed over there and he took a full heavy bite, I believe it was, full on the head. But as you can see here as well, for me, like, the trading head-to-head blows is not in our favor. And then Luca had to make a run for it again. But these are the opportunities that we need, where we can get behind him to get some hits in. He notices fast enough, as you can see, that that's not working out for him, so he retreats back to his rock. So we just waited, we just let him bleed out a bit and at least didn't allow him to sit. But as you can see here, he still had some fighting spirit and he still actually wanted to have a fight, because he came off the cliffs a lot quicker and a lot faster than later on, but he was still, he probably also had to mind his health a bit. I believe Luca's gonna leave the group in a second to just heal a bit, so after he's healed I can go heal and he can take over, because 2 versus 1, you can always have one watching the guy that you have trapped on a cliff and then the other one can get some healing in. But as you can see, he once again tried to go for me, and by using my superior turning radius I was able to once again get behind him and land 2 more hits. So that's also some more bleed on him again, and he obviously backed up into his rock again. Luca successfully blocked here and got a good hit in. However, then he also got hit on the body again. And this is, I believe, where I told him to just leave the group and go heal real quick, because his health was looking a little bit too close for comfort. Not that my health is doing amazing, but the Dasp is, I believe, still bleeding, or he just stopped bleeding. It was a close one, but we just had to keep an eye on him. He tried to go for me here with his charge bite again, or heavy bite. He missed, and by using the turning radius again, I was once again able to get behind him, land 2 more hits, which was in my book another positive trade again. As you can see by the fact that it is now dark, this fight took ages, and here you can see once again using, he is a little bit faster in a straight line I believe, but we have the better turning radius, so once again when we bait him out and he comes for us, we usually have to take 1 little hit on the body, and then we can, as you can see here, use our turning radius to get behind him. And that once again resulted in 2 hits on his body, and then him coming for me, I took a little nibble there. And then Luca just came in with a full-on charge. And as you can see, now that he was focused on Luca again, I could get behind him and land some more hits. Almost hit Luca in the head there because he knocked me back. Luca got another hit and then fell off the cliff and almost died. He was in a pretty bad spot here, luckily for us then. And we just had to keep him here. As you can see, he still has the bleed on. He came out from behind his rock. Luca got pretty low there. He almost died, but the Dasp was very low as well, and I was weighing up my options to either just full send it, face tank it, because I knew I had more health than him at this point, so I would probably be able to make it, but I decided to just let the bleed do a little bit more work and allow myself to heal a little bit more now, since he's still bleeding, so he can't heal, and I'm healing right as we speak, so I was just gonna let him dribble some more blood out of him for a little bit longer, but then we are gonna go in and finish him off finally, because this fight's taking way too long for just one dasp. We tried the whole strategy of try to lure him off the cliff, that he's gonna try his heavy bite on us again. He wasn't really buying it anymore, so we knew we had to just go for it and face tank it, but Luca didn't have the health for that, and by now I was up to about, I think like 60%, maybe 65, so yeah, it was time to go and finish it off and just go for it, because he has been on this rock long enough, and this fight has taken long enough, so it's time to put an end to it. It was a bit of a scary moment. I tried to bait him out once or twice more here, but he wasn't having it, and yeah, that's where I knew I just had to go for it, so that's what I did. And as you can see here, I hit him with one hit. That didn't seal the deal yet, but he was low, so I went in, got another hit on him. He's super low now, and then he just bled out. So that was the end of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!